At the height of his prime, Shaquille O'Neal officially legitimized himself as the most dominant force the NBA has ever seen. And when I mean dominant, I don't mean the greatest. I just mean unstoppable. I mean, just explain to me how Shaq was able to have a game that rivals even Kobe's 81 points, more commonly known as the game that Shaquille O'Neal became the Diesel. Hey, what is up guys, it's Ish from TMB Productions back with another video. And let me just say, we have quite the banger in this one. Last week we highlighted one of Kobe's greatest games, but we really can't mention Kobe Bryant without mentioning the Diesel himself, can we? The game I'm talking about takes place on the 6th of March, year 2000. In fact, the day is Shaq's birthday, which adds all the more to the special event. And turning 28, you could just say Shaq was a little too hyped for the game to come. Remember, this is a Lakers team that's about to start its historic three-peat with Shaq leading the team. Yes, Shaq. At this point, Kobe was only a 22-point per game scorer, and only in the following year would he step it up to 28 points per game. The Diesel, on the other hand, was averaging close to 30 points and 14 rebounds per game, mind you. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that this Lakers team was actually very good. On the other hand, the Clippers team they would face on March 6th was, well, a different story. They starred players like Maurice Taylor, Lamar Odom, Eric Piazza-Kawozi, as well as Michael Olowokandi. And though none of them were complete scrubs, for the most part, they weren't really players you had heard of. I mean, Michael Olowokandi. The man was an 8-point per game scorer. That being said, as the game got underway, it was, well, the normal at the beginning, with Shaq winning the tip-off. But everything went downward from there, with Shaq hitting a kickball violation and Kobe Bryant drawing a foul. Olowokandi, whom I just slandered, got off to a pretty good start by knocking down two free throws for the first 2 points of the game. The teams trade missed jumpers for a little bit till Lamar Odom scores 4 consecutive points, then Maurice Taylor getting a lay. The score is 8-1, Clippers somehow are in the lead. The first quarter progresses in the same way, with each side trading blows. Kobe with a jumper and Shaq with a dunk would only be returned by Maurice Taylor making a splash 3 and Odom hitting a jumper. The first quarter score ended at 24-29. Clippers in the lead. Shaq already with 10 points. If he kept going like this, he was on track for 40. As the second quarter begins underway, you can say that Shaq was really feeling himself because he got 18 points in that one quarter alone, and of course doing it in his own way by bullying everyone in the post. However, the Clippers kept up the good work, each of their players pitching in to knock at the Lakers' lead. The final score at halftime is now 56-55. Lakers are up. Now enter the third quarter. Kobe Bryant is starting to heat up and knocks down some early jumpers. On the other end of the court, Shaq is grabbing defensive rebounds like the monster he is and getting easy lays. At this point, Shaq is just hitting everything he sees and grabs every freaking loose ball. Poor Michael Olowokandi is really struggling to guard Superman. The onslaught continues, however. The Lakers dropping in layup after jump shot after 3, only to get a defensive stop and rebound on the other side of the court. With 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third, Shaq widens the score gap to the point that it had never been in the entire game, to 5 points, with the Clippers scoring 61 and the Lakers with 66. However, throughout the third, it just seems as if the Lakers are starting to run away with the score, you could say, ending it at 92-80. In just 3 quarters alone, Shaq has scored over 40 points, and it doesn't look like he would stop. In fact, he didn't, because through the fourth quarter, the Diesel and the Lakers never let up from the Clippers, running the score up mercilessly. Shaq would end the quarter with 20 points, but who knows, he could have had more if he really wanted to. Of course, like usual, the Clippers were blown out by 20 points, the final score at 123-103. Shaquille O'Neal's stats, however, might have been even more impressive than that blowout, with over 60 points and 23 rebounds on 69% of the field. And perhaps even more surprising is that he was actually able to sink 13 free throws. And just remember this is the same Shaquille O'Neal and Lakers team that was going to go on to win 3-peat. So this was all pretty normal in their books. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys like these shorter videos that are nice and sweet and get to the point, then please comment that you do, because that really helps. Also, tell me if you guys want any part 2s on the videos we've already made. For example, a part 2 of the day Larry Bird became Larry Legend. Akil will drop the day AI became the truth very soon. Anyway, please press the subscribe button, as I heard it gives you Shaq's dominant strength. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. Anyway, until next time, it's Ish from TNB Productions, signing off.